there. It's Gladys here, and I am in North Carolina. And I have to tell you, this Florida girl is cold. Like this weather is like Florida blizzard weather. So I'm so glad that Airbnb had this nice comfy blanket so I can come and answer today's burning question. So this burning question is a little bit different than one that I answered a few videos ago. So a few videos ago, the question was, how can I get over a relationship that ended? And so I gave some coaching on, getting really clear on what is it that you're holding on to. Because when a relationship ends, there's usually a reason. Doesn't mean you stop loving the person, but there's usually a reason. So you can go back and look for that video. This video, the question is, how do I let go of the relationship that never happened? And so it's a little twist on that because it's unrequited love. That means you have feelings for the person and the person doesn't have the same feelings for you. Now, notice how I didn't say you're in love with the person, because if love is one-sided, it is not possible to be in love with someone. You're in love with someone when both of you are in the experience of loving one another. So if the relationship never happened, the first thing you want to do is do not make it mean anything about you. Okay? Because it's very, very likely that if the person didn't love you back or didn't love you in the same manner that you love them, because sometimes it's friendship, people are friends and one person starts to have romantic feelings and the other person doesn't have that same type of love. Doesn't mean they don't love you. They just don't have the same type of love. And then other times it's that you have feelings, you feel like you love the person and they're either not interested in being in a relationship or they're in a relationship with someone else. And so I don't know what the whole story is from the woman who wrote the question to me, but what I can say is that when you're in that experience that you have feelings for someone, you feel that you love the person and they're not loving you back, you've got to first take a look and see, is this person really right for me? Because sometimes, and again, I haven't had a conversation with this person, so I'm not making assumptions and there's zero judgment, but sometimes we fall in love with potential. We fall in love with what we imagine it would be like to be with that person, but we don't really know the person well enough you may not love the person well enough to really love who they are, their character, the personality, right? The person who you're having those feelings for. So that's one thing. The second thing is to remember that not everyone that you are attracted to is going to be attracted to you. Not everyone who's attracted to you are you going to be attracted to them. So this is part of the experience of dating, is that you're meeting different people, you're getting to know different people, and some people are going to be a right match and some people are not. And then the other thing that I would say about this is, remember when I started and I said, in order to be in love, it's two people loving each other. So you may have feelings for this person and those feelings may even be love, and you get to love yourself more than you love the other person. So it's not healthy, and it's probably not having you move toward the relationship of your dreams, the relationship you really want to be in, if you keep holding out hope to see if this person's going to change their mind. The truth is that when the person is right for you, when it is really the right person, you don't have to chase, you don't have to beg, you don't have to try to prove or convince the other person that you're worthy of love. That person sees it. The right person sees it and responds to who you are, the personality, right? The person that you are, your character, and your beingness is what they're attracted to. And then you look to see, do our visions for love match? Does that person's values match my values? And that's how you build the foundation for a relationship. So I can imagine it's very painful when you love someone. I don't have to imagine it. I've experienced it in my life, but I'm connecting with the person who sent this question. I don't want you to think that you're ridiculous or I'm sure many people have told you should just move on, you should just stop. Here's what I'm going to tell you. As much as you love that person, and I can tell that you would like for that relationship to work, I want you to love yourself even more than that, and know that your dreams and your desires and the relationship that you want, the kind of relationship you want to share with the right person, you are worthy of that. And so if this person doesn't realize that, if this person doesn't see in you the match for them, then you get to open your heart. Definitely do the work to heal. We're here. If you haven't had a love breakthrough call with one of our coaches, we're happy to support you in working through this pain so that you can heal. And on the other side of this, I promise you, the love, the happiness, and the joy that you want is waiting for you with a person who sees you, who's going to match your vision and your values, and who's going to love you for the rest of your life. So I hope that this burning question, this video, has been helpful to you. Please know that we are counting down the days to the Irresistible Woman Live. We're just a few days away. If you have not grabbed your ticket, go ahead and go to irresistiblewomanlive.com. Grab your seat, because we're going to be talking about everything: how to get over a relationship that didn't work out or that never happened, how to date in such a way that you're attracting the right men, not a bunch of men that aren't the right match, and how do you create the foundation for love, the kind of love that lasts forever. So if you're ready for that, if you're ready for that kind of transformation, go ahead and go to irresistiblewomanlive.com, and we'll see you there. Bye for now.